Hello folks, and welcome back to this week's auction from Shoreham. Instead of me doing loads of waffling, let's get straight into the sale. So here we go folks, the first one through today, 70 plate 2008 Peugeot GT Live 50 kilowatt hour. It's a Stellantis car of course, in the beautiful orange. 13.3 is its cap clean. Cap average is 12,050. We've got two services there. Let's have a quick look at the pictures. Not the best colour, but it's grade 3. You need to look beforehand just to see exactly what the damage is. Provisional 12.6. That wants to go through. That will go through another day. Tesla Model 3 time. 70 plate in fridge white. 55,000 miles. This will be a Fremont built car, because you can see from the top of the doors that it doesn't have the wood trim, so it's Fremont built. £14,000 is its average price. Cap clean is 15.3, 55,000 miles. It's up to 14.9. All standard trim of course in these, 14.9. So £900 over the average price. Provisional wants a bit more, 14.9. That is a surprise. Audi e-tron Technic 50 Quattro 71 kilowatt hour on a 21 plate. To me they look like Bobby Basic wheels. So with Audis and all the Germans, it's just spec the whole time. So 16.4 is its average guide price. I'm guessing this is going to have cloth upholstery. No, got a bit of leather going in there. So, oh no, is it leather? Half leather? I don't know. You will have done your research before. Provisional 15.6. Next, Tesla Model Y, 22 plate, 8,700 miles, long range all-wheel drive of course, grade 4. 27,150. All got the same spec, and again you would have done your research before to see what the damage is that's made it a grade 4. So these have got the octavalve heat pump, so really super efficient on the old heating side of things. It's up to 27.1, which is 27.2, which is the average price that these have been going for. Cap being the computerized aided pricing, doesn't take into account colour or spec on any other car, but it's a rough guide as to what they've been fetching over the last few days. Is the Elon effect going to affect values? Provisional 27.3. He wants a bit more for it. It's ID3 time. Lot 306. My friend in Birmingham, whose name I've forgotten, which is really bad, has asked me about this. 72 plate, 18,000 miles, 14,500 pounds is its guide price. Grade 2. Got some nice wheels going on there. Not my favourite cars, the ID3. Looks a bit plasticky and brittle inside, but looks nice enough, nice and light and bright. 18,000 miles, 58 kilowatt hour, grade 2. Cap clean is 15.7, it's up to 15.2, it's £500 behind. But yeah, provisional wants a bit more for it. Tesla Model 3, long range, all-wheel drive, 70 plate, 35,000 miles, grade 4. This is a bit rough, and I think most of the damage is on the wheels. 15.5 or 15,650 is its guide price for its average condition. It's up to 15.9, so it's £300 over its average guide price. It's nice to see the screen there as well with its efficiency. Type 2 cable as well. So, oh yeah, you got some scuffs on some of the corners and chips, and black tends to show every mark. It's up to £16,000. Clean is 17, but it's not clean. Sold £16,000. Right, it's Mercedes-Benz time. It looks like a wrap. I think it's just like a satin silver finish. 72 plate, 4MATIC, AMG, I think that's a set spec. The EQC, 80 kWh, 18,000 miles, 25,750 is its average price. Again, with all German cars, it's spec, spec, spec. And I'm guessing if that's not a wrap, if it's a proper colour, they tend to be notoriously difficult to blend in if you took it to a body shop. 25.6, 25.7, it's 25.8, so it's up to the average price. Is he going to let this go? I've got a feeling he will. 26.1, so it's in between cap average and cap clean. 26.3, 4, 26.5, so it's £500 behind clean. It's grade 2. You got the few chips and marks and scuff. 26.6. Looks nice in that grey though, doesn't it? That'll be a nice thing to have on somebody's forecourt. Really pops out as a bit different, doesn't it? 26.8. Zenith vehicle contracts. So Mr. Zenith on the rostrum there will say yes or no. He said yes. £26,800. Tesla Model Y long range. Now we're having a problem with Shoreham's camera. It keeps dropping out. I think Michael needs to put 50p in the meter to get the camera working again. Anyway, 24 plate, registered 16th of May last year. So it's not even a year old. 29,950. These are great value now. And of course, with a new Model Y coming out, that's going to push down values on the old model, like it always has done in the motor industry. Plus the Elon effect, which, to be honest, I'm not seeing much of an effect. The dealers are still wanting to stock these on their forecourts, despite all the politics surrounding Tesla and Mr. Elon Musk. 30,200. Cap clean is 31.2. It's grade 1. It's out the box, folks. 10 months old. 30,500. Is he going to let this go? 30,006. Long range in the white with a brown wood trim. I prefer the white interior myself, but that's just my preference. 30,008. Cap clean is 31.2. It's now 31. £200 behind. Is he going to let it go? Just look underneath to the left of the screen. You'll see whether it's sold. £31,000. That's a huge saving ever new. Cupra born. It's Steve in Birmingham. Just remembered your name, Steve. Sorry. He was interested in this one as well as an ID3. He's interested in this Cupra born version 2, 58 kilowatt hour, 22,000 miles in the white. Grade 2. 17,050 is its guide price, Steve. So it's up to 17.7. Looks nice. Still not convinced about the bronze around the front grille. Just saying. It's just a bit for me. But I prefer the interior over the ID3. A little bit more about it. A bit more presence on the road. I like it. If there was a choice between the ID3 and the Cupra, I'd have the Cupra born. Up to 18.5. £200 over, £250 over, and it's sold £18,500. Who says that EVs are devaluing? Model 3. That's a Nissan. That's a Model 3. In the white, 27,000 miles on a 73 plate. So registered, where are we? September 2023. Grade 2. All the beauty pics are there. This is Shanghai built because of the wooden strip there across the doors. Screwed together a little bit better. Standard range. So this will have the LFP battery in, which you can charge to 100% and just not stress about it. It's the LFP battery is something that all the manufacturers are moving over to. 20,004. Cap clean is 20,650. Standard range 73 plate. Sold £20,400 plus the old fees. Next, we've gone from the Tesla to a humble Renault Zoe. rapid charge, 50 kilowatt hour. A great thing about Shoreham, they will show you pictures of the charge port to show it's got CCS, because French, in their bonkers wisdom, didn't fit rapid charging to all their product. This is grade 4. 9.3 is the average. Yes, grade 4, and it's at 9.8. Again, you spend your time, see if it's got the heat pack fitted. There's a couple of switches just to the left and the right of the main screen. The front heated seats and the heated steering wheels is an extra button on the dash. Locking wheel up there. There you go. It's great to see CCS picture, so folk know exactly what they're getting. Model 3 Performance in the white 20 plate. This will be Fremont built. Now, my friend James of 𝐔𝐷𝐈𝐒, he had a Performance Model 3. My word, they are so blisteringly quick. It will mess up your senses and your internal organs. They are so quick. So, you know, average price there, $16,050 for a Performance Model 3 is cracking value. 44,000 miles, which is nothing for these. 16.6. Cap clean is 17.4. Performance. Of course, you don't have to drive it like a lunatic, but if you want to, they are blisteringly quick. And I think they're on 21-inch tyres as well, which makes them slightly less efficient. Bit of a harsher ride, but yeah, for someone who wants a performance vehicle, these are second to none, folks. They really are great value for money now as well. 17.6, £200 over cap clean. Sold 17.6 for a Performance Model 3. What a bit of value that is. Next, Mercedes-Benz EQA. I think these have got the lemon squeezers in the dashboard. You'll see in a minute what I mean. 66.5 kilowatt hour. 22 plate. Yeah, there we go. There's the lemon squeezers. 23,000 miles, grade 2. 18,350 is the average price. If it's out of the box, 19,750. Got a couple of stamps in there. Got cables. 19.6, 19.7, 19.8. AMG line, it's spec. The camera's gone again at Shoreham. £20,000. £250 over what the guide says it should be. £350 over. 20,100. Depends on the spec. I think you can spec extra bits on the AMG. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Sold £20,100. Tesla time again, Model 3, long range, all-wheel drive, 71 plate, 19,000 miles. We still haven't got the camera. It's got the plastic hubcaps missing, but that's easy rectified. 19,989 miles, 20,000 miles, bar the shouting. Cap average is 19.1. It's grade 5, which is really poor. So there's going to be scuffs and chips and marks, and I'm guessing scuffed alloy wheels, which is just the edges. But £18,000 for a long range 71 plate Model 3 with just 20,000 miles. Yeah, well, there's all the wheel trims. Look in the boot, cable, charge port. You've done your research beforehand as well. Nasty scratch, scuff on the bumpers. Alloy wheels are absolutely mashed. £18,000 sold. Good value for a Model 3 long range with those miles. Right, another Model 3 long range in the red. That's a Mercedes. That's a Tesla Model 3. Got the white interior. I love a bit of white interior. 28,000 miles on a 70 plate. This will be Fremont built. Grade 4. So again, it's going to be scuffed to the alloy wheels. Lost the camera again. But I like the white interior. It just lifts it. And don't worry about them getting too dirty, because basically they clean up with baby wipes. So I've read. Nice to see the cables and the cable case in the boot as well. 15.6. Way behind the average price. Oh, serious damage there, look. Right, so got some serious metalwork damage. That's going to need a bit of a body shop effort, isn't it? I'm going to say at least £1,000 to sort that out. But it's up to cap average at 16.4, despite it needing serious bodywork. 16.4. But if you're garaging, you can do that. Provisional, that's surprising. Considering the damage, they want some more for it. Right, it's ID3 time again. What if my friend Steve's watching this? 22 plate, grade 3, in the grey, 32,000 miles. Looks quite nice. It's got those nice alloy wheels rather than the plastic wheel covers, which I believe you get in the base spec. A lot of people like these. I'm just not a great fan of the ID3. The early ones had real software glitches. Most have been sorted out by the dealer network of Volkswagen. 13.5 is the average. Clean is 14.7. It's up to 14.2. Don't forget this is plus auction fees. I'll describe that at the end. Sold 14.2 plus the auction fees. Model 3 long range 21 plate. 31,000 miles in the beautiful grey. 17,650 is its average price, and it's up to 17,455. 6, 7 is over the average price. Grade 3. Cables are there. All the trim and the spec is identical on Tesla product. So Shanghai built with a wood across the front door trims. This has also got the octavalve fitted, which is a really efficient heat pump that Tesla designed. Sold 18.4. Bit of value that was. It's MG4 time. The smaller battery, 49 kilowatt hour, 1,091 miles. This will have perhaps been a cancelled order, or somebody's left a business. Registered January the 10th, 2025. So someone might have had this on salary sacrifice or a business contract hire, and for whatever reason have left the business or no longer need it, and it's returned back to the lease company, and they just send it straight to auction. Grade 2. It's got a few marks and chips, which you expect with a black coloured car. 14.7. Sold 15.6. Wow. Cap clean was 16. So yeah, £400 below, but that probably reflects the fact that it had a smaller battery. Renault Zoe time again. Still haven't got the old camera going. Oh, there we go. Rapid charge, 50 kilowatt hour, 71 plate, 3,900 miles in the grey. Got some alloy wheels going on there as well. You'll have done your homework initially to see what the damage is to make it a grade 2, which is nearly perfect, just the odd mark. And you'll have done your research by zooming in on the pictures just to see if it's got a heat pack fitted, because it wasn't standard. But it has got rapid charging, because Shoreham are good like that. They'll have pointed out the CCS connector on the front of the car. There we go. Brilliant. So provisional 10.1. That's not that far away, I wouldn't have thought. Tesla Model Y, 22 plate in the beautiful blue. Mrs. P wants one in the grey, and I want one in the grey with a white interior. 16,000 miles, 22 plate, 26,350, and it's up to 26,3. 26,350 is the average price. Both cables. Great vehicles these. These were Europe's best-selling car last year, not just EV, but car. Really popular, great range, and yeah, one day I will have one. Provisional 2650. That's not the Elon effect, that's just there's a lot about, a lot of choice. Next, we are looking at an Audi e-tron, 114 kilowatt hour. Oh my word, that is a big battery vehicle. 73 plate Q8, 6,000 miles in the grey, grade 2. It's qualifying car on the VAT, which means the VAT is within the hammer price. And if you're a business and use it for business use, check with your accountant, you can claim the VAT element back. So it'll be 20% less. Oh, 45.5. Wow. Nice. It's bread and butter time. Nissan Leaf Centre, 40 kilowatt hour. Not that keen on the Centre spec. You don't get any tinted glass in the back. I prefer the end connector. because you get the heated seats, and not all the Ascendas had a heat pump. Just saying. I think the later ones did, but you get slightly smaller wheels. It's perfectly acceptable as a run around car. 𝐷𝐻𝐄 DC rapid charging. It's going out of fashion, I'm afraid. There's no two ways about it. So I wouldn't take this down to France and Spain, like I've just come back from in my eNiro from France and Spain. So the charging network is 90% CCS, and that there, of course, is 𝐷𝐻𝐄. But provisional 7.4, they want a bit more. Next, the MG ZS. It's the facelift with a bigger battery, 73 kilowatt hour, 73 plate, 8,500 miles in the black, grade 4. Camp average is 14,750. In fact, a neighbour of mine here on Orkney, we met up in Spain. She's got this model. She's got a ZS SE 73 kilowatt hour MG. And so even unnerdy people can drive through all of Europe in an electric vehicle. And yeah, she's got one in blue. Hello, Denise, if you're watching. Is that sold? Sold 15.3. Nice. Model 3, long range, 70 plate, 54,000 miles in the blue. 14.1 is its average price. Being a 70 plate, this will be a Fremont built car. Not quite so well screwed together. Still fine. Scuffs to those alloy wheels I can see as well. 14.1 is its guide price. It's at 13.9. Some scuffs, some marks, needs a bit of bodywork. Oh, serious scratches to some part of the bodywork. That looks like a corner. But if you've got a body shop, you can sort it out. That will be reflected in the price. 14.1 is the average price, up to 14.4. Cap clean is 15.4, 54,000 miles. Yes, the alloy wheels look been curbed. Wouldn't bother me. Provisional 14.4. They want a bit more. Another Stellantis car, 2008 GT, 50 kilowatt hour, 10,000 miles on a 71 plate in the black. Grade 1, folks. This will go straight on somebody's forecourt without any messing. Just a quick wash on a forecourt. Got one stamp there at 4,000 miles. Not that servicing is a great thing on EVs. 13.2. Told you. Is at 12.8 and someone's prepared to pay £500 more. Provisional. That'll be a phone call to try and get a bit more out of the highest bidder. Audi e-tron, E4 e-tron S-Line 40, 82 kilowatt hour. 22,000 miles. Not the most efficient EVs. Looks like a block of flats at the front. 23.9 average. Cap clean 25 to 50. It depends on the spec. I think they've got a bit of nice alloys going on in there and half leather. So it depends on the spec. 24.4. Is Mr. Zenith going to let this go? 24.4. Do your homework beforehand. Yeah, sold 24.4. Nice. Model 3, standard range plus, 21 plate. This could be a Shanghai built car. We've lost the video again. They need to give the camera a bit of a kick. Yes, Shanghai built. Model 3 standard range. This has got the LFP battery, which is a bit more resilient to being sat at 100%. 49,966 miles. Still just in its 50,000 mile warranty. Spare key, 3-pin charging cable, grade 2. 13,350 is its average price, and it's at 13.5. Grade 2, standard range. These are great value for money, aren't they? They really are. It's provisional. They want a bit more. It's Cooper time. Cooper S. Level 3, top of the range, 33 kilowatt hour. It's basically an i3 in fancy clothes, 6,700 miles. Excuse me, blue black. So it's a very dark blue with a black roof. Yeah, quite a dark blue, isn't it? And the black wheels, loads of leather going in on the level 3 trim. 1 digital service, spare key, both cables, 13,450. It's up to 14,400, 14,500. It's grade 2. 14,500. Cap clean is 14,550. This will sell. 14,800, 14,900. Is it going to hit 15? £15,000. Mr. Zenith will say sell it. 15,100. Lost the camera. Look over there, the bottom left of the screen. Is it going to sell? I bet it will. It'll go at 15,100 surely. Yes, 15,100 sold that level 3 Mini Cooper. Another Renault Zoe rapid charge, 50 kilowatt hour, 71 plate, 26,000 miles, GT line, in the grade 4. Average is 8.4 and cap clean is 9.4. Again, you do your research, see if it's got the heat pack fitted. Just be aware, I mean, I'd buy another one at 26,000 miles, but it's approaching 100,000 miles. Watch out for the motor bearings going and it coming to a sudden stop. Provisional 8.4. Long range Tesla time again, 23 plate in the grey. 27,250's average price. Cap clean 28.5, grade 3. Looks nice in the grey, just needs the white interior. Long range all-wheel drive. 26.6, 27.7, 27,250 is average. Clean is 28.5. Is he going to let it go for that? No. 27.7. So probably looking for another £500–600. That will be a phone call. Another Model 3 long range. 95,000 miles on a 21 plate. So this is Shanghai built. RSVEV, Richard Simons has just bought a 213,000 mile ex-taxi Model 3 in blue. He said in his video it drives like something that's done 50,000 miles. So these wear the miles really well, folks. Grade 2, 95,000 miles. 12,450 is its average price because of the miles. It's up to 12,800 or 13,700. You know, a year ago, Leaf were fetching this. Great value for money. And constantly being updated with the latest software for free. Free over-the-air updates from Tesla. £13,000. He's going to let that go, surely. Sold £13,000. Nice. It's the It's the Citroen EC4 Shine Plus. I like these. Of all the Stellantis cars, I think these are the best. I'd take this over a Mocha or the 2008 Peugeot. I think just something about these Citroens. I just like the styling. And quite high off the floor as well. 9,400 miles. Cap average is 11,650, grade 2. Even though it's in white, it's way over cap average. Cap clean is 12.8. It's up to 12.3. In the white, I think he will let this go. 12.3. Come on, Mr. Zenith. Make us all smile. Sold 12.3. What a lot of car for that. It's Audi e-tron Black Edition 50Q 71 kilowatt hour time. 21 plate. There we go. It's got some nice wheels. Spec is what I'm going to say, as you know, because that will affect its value compared to, got a bit of leather going in there. 22.9 is its average price, but it does depend on the spec that it was fitted with when it was brand new. 23.2. It's 24.2, so it's £1,000 behind cap clean. It's grade 2, but it depends on the spec. I'll be surprised if this goes at 23.8. 24. So it's £250 behind 𝐃𝐒. He'll probably let this go. 24.1. Just £150 behind. 24.2. £50 behind 𝐃𝐒. Depends on the spec. 24.3. I think the rapid charge is the other side of the wing as well. 24.3. Sold 24.3. £50 over 𝐃𝐒. Peugeot 2008 𝐵𝐵 Premium Plus. 72 plate in the white. Grade 1. Straight on some dealers' forecourt. Someone will pay strong money for this because it doesn't need any prep. Straight in look, £13,000. And cap average is 13.3. This will get a quick wash, quick vac on someone's forecourt with probably £1,000 to £1,500 on top after their fees here today. Fees of which are described at the end of the video. 13.7. 𝐃𝐒 is 14.5. Lots of these about. It's in white. Mr. Zenith, I'm guessing he's going to say sell it. 13.8. Is that sold? It's driving away. Provisional, 13.8. He wants a bit more. Another Tesla Model Y long range 24 plate. There we go. 7,000 miles. Registered the 18th of March 2024. It's not yet a year old. Probably an early return. Someone left a business, lost their job, or whatever. 30,200 is the average price. 𝐃𝐒 is 31.5. It's up to 30,004. Grade 2. Again, you've done your homework first to see exactly where all the chips and the marks are that make it a grade 2. So you know exactly what you're getting. 30,005. £1,000 behind, 30,006. £900 behind 𝐃𝐒. Grade 2. Lots of these about. Dealers want a bargain. 30,008. 30,009. Is it going to hit 31? Hey, 31. Online bidder. And one hall bidder. 31.1. 2. 3. £200 behind 𝐃𝐒. I've got a feeling you'll let this go because there's lots of these about. Sold 31.3. Polestar time, 78 kWh, front wheel drive, 72 plate. I like the Polestar, bit cramped inside, but I love the way they drive. 11,000 miles. It's in the silver. Looks a bit white to me on the pictures, but it must be a very light silver. That's white, surely. Anyway, 19,450 is its average price. I find the interior just a bit cramped, get bashing my knee on the centre console. 20,400. 𝐃𝐒 is 20,850. 20,008. Surely you'll let this go. 21. It's over 𝐃𝐒, folks. Grade 2. Popular car, you see. Front wheel drive. Very economical as well. Very efficient, rather. With a 78 kWh battery. Sold £21,300. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to share it and like it and subscribe, and catch me for the next sale at Shoreham Auctions. I really like Shoreham. They'll really look after you. And you too can bid in a sale such as that, but you can't do it online because you need an account and you need to be in the trade. But if you want to bid as a member of the public, all the fees are described on their website, but you have to physically be in person in the hall down at Shoreham. But they'll really look after you, and I can't recommend them enough. They're really good people to deal with. So watch the end of this video to explain to you the extra fees on top of the hammer price. Thanks for watching. See you next time. So what are the costs of buying from Shoreham Auctions? Well, just have a look at their website. On their buying page, you get this buying guide. So whether trade or private, you can buy from Shoreham Auctions. Now there's a buyer's guide there you can click on and download, which basically explains what is below as well. So if you buy as a private individual, £500 deposits required or bank transfer, ID, blah, 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 and you have to pay by 4 p.m. the following day unless agreed otherwise. Details there about being a trade buyer, but buying privately. Auctions can be intimidating to the uninitiated, but you've all been watching my videos, so you'll be okay with that, won't you? So here's some of the rules. Understand the terms and conditions, decide which vehicle you need, check prices before you visit, register your interest to buy requires a £500 deposit, and everything else is explained there. So some of the things to look for, but again, if you know what you're after, you know, it's just stating the obvious. So if this is the vehicle for you, place yourself clearly in view of the auctioneer and wait for him to open the bidding. Listen carefully. If you feel the price is right, raise your hand to bid. And once the auctioneer has caught your eye, he'll keep looking at you. If you win, go straight to the rostrum. Again, this is just for bidding in person. You can't do it online as a private individual. And go to the pay office and pay. Now, here are the fees. So it's basically a buyer's fee of 10% of the sale price with a minimum of £125 and a maximum of £750 plus VAT, which includes the indemnity cost as well. Plus there's a £12.50 admin fee for the V5. And again, before you leave Shoreham with the car, it's your responsibility to make sure it's roadworthy, check the tyres, etc., and also tax and insure it.